So many options. How can I choose?
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today I'm playing with Riku of Many Paths. Riku rewards you for playing modal spells. Spells that say, choose one, choose two, choose however many options you would like. Because the more options you choose, the more times you get to trigger Riku's abilities. You get to either make birds, exile cards that you can cast until your next turn, or make Riku bigger and give him trample until end of turn. Riku is great with a lot of these modal spells that are actually from Thunder Junction, the spree cards. And I'm playing a whole lot of just general instants and sorceries and things that play nicely with instants and sorceries. Because Riku is a 3-mana 3/3 in 3 different colors, you also have to play a lot of spells to protect him. So there's a lot of modal spells in here, like Wild Shape, that are here so you can protect Riku. Same thing with you see a guard approach. You want to make sure that you can keep him alive long enough to get some of these triggers. Because if you can, he gets even more value and finds you even more modal spells off that exiling cards abilities. I'm also running some cards in this deck that care about the number of spells in your graveyard, like Riel, and also reward you for discounting and things that discount. I've got like Haughty Djinn in here, Goblin Anarchomancer, and Goblin Electromancer, so I can cast my spells for less mana and chain even more of these modal spells together. I'd say the most fun card that I've gotten to play in this deck has actually been one from Thunder Junction. Return to Favor has been an absolute all-star. Hey, is your opponent casting big, scary single-target spells? Do they have abilities that are worth stealing? Excellent. This does both, and it can do them both at the same time. It has been so much fun to play Return to Favor. I will absolutely recommend this. And because we're casting lots of spells, I've got Young Pyromancer, and where's this? The Third Path Iconoclast in the deck to spit out extra tokens to hang out with Riku's birds. If you'd like to, you can actually focus more on those tokens and add some modal spells that buff up your tokens. I'm not running them, but I'm saying you can, and it's fun. So we're going to take Riku into the queue, and we're going to pick a path, any path. Roxanne, Starfall, Savant. She's really good. And she throws rocks at things. I like having a braid against her, because it means I can take out a lot of early game ramp. But what's tough is everything else. Everything else here is going to be hoping that we draw lands. We can make them sacrifice an artifact. I'll pick your poison. Come on, lands. We need them. Confounding Conundrum, if they do some land-based ramp, will also be very good. Yeah, Roxanne is, heck of a card. Oh, good. A land. I could play Riku here. There's a chance that he just gets lightning bolted. Prismari Command would let me make a treasure and do this. But you know what? I have modal spells, and I want to get value off of them. Lotus Cobra. See? They do want landfall stuff. That's going to be some landfall ramp, and it's also going to be the perfect target for Prismari Command. So are you! Okay, snake with boots. Something snake in my boots. Alright, 2 damage and destroy an artifact. You and you. I'd like a land, so I'm gonna try this, and I guess also a bird. The bird might get rocks thrown at it, and that's fine. Unfortunately, I don't have mana to kill the cobra. I don't have enough for a braid. So if they get a land here, Roxanne might come down. And if she does, she's going to throw a rock at my bird. You might throw a rock. I'll make you sacrifice that rock. They might also play like a haste enabler or something else to just double up Roxanne's value, since you can get her to trigger multiple times in the turn she comes down. All right, there's Lotus Cobra swinging in. Roxanne. You have to sacrifice your artifact. Impulse draw. Land? Harmonic Prodigy. Ooh, wish I had a land. Next turn, we're going to get those out. I'm going to go for the Impulse Draw again. Land? Yes! Okay, nice! Wizard! This is Wizard. This is Wizard. And this would double this guy's ability. This would help me get more lands. Also, dies to Roxanne. Harmonic Prodigy, by the way, I think I mentioned this in another game. This is the roaming throne of this deck. It does double the trigger of a few other things in this deck, like Pyromancer. But Riku getting the doubled abilities off this is fantastic. They have ramped. Would you like to play a land? No, they're going to use Glimpse the Core, so they'll have to put the land back in hand, but they can just play it again next turn. You run both Roaming Throne and Prodigy in your deck? We actually have a bunch of Shaman in this deck, too. But most of them don't have triggered abilities. Yeah, they're looking at my Confounding Conundrum like, what? How dare you? I'm sorry. This is not in my deck because of you, Roxanne. It's in my deck because of Pawk. Which I think is completely fair. Pawk is a menace. Actually, I kind of want to steal. Do I want a Quandrix Apprentice first? Yeah, I'm going to Quandrix Apprentice first. And then I'm going to do Crime. I want to leave up my command tower here. A bunch of stuff's going to happen. My favorite kind of stuff is stuff. Nice Rockfall Vale. And an island. Look at that sweet, sweet hand fill. Okay, I already played a land. Right? Ooh, Goldspan or Panharmonicon. Panharmonicon, not so I can play it, but so they can't play it. I'm attacking them with both. Am I feeling the world's babiest Cyclonic Rift? It would stop their commander from coming out next turn. I get this prowess trigger. Oh, yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this is great with Gutter Snipe. Hi, Kogla. Big monkey. Big monkey kills my commander. Moving my commander to the command zone. Yeah. I got a big handful of dirt. Yeah, I also have a consideration of filling it up with even more stuff. Also, bounce Kogel and just, like, be aggressive trying to close it out with this. I'm trying to decide, like, am I willing to waste this card being here? But I think I could go for the closeout instead, tapping down this. Nah, value. So first we're going to put even more lands in our hand. Cool. I have no maximum hand size, and I also have 17 cards in hand. If they attack with Kogel, they can destroy the Confounding Conundrum. Let me see what Gear Hulk can currently get. We probably want to cast Sublime Epiphany before we do Gear Hulk, since then you could recast it to copy it to cast it again. Oh, hey, Luca. Are you blasting my two critters? You sure are. Yeah, I think next turn is going to be Sublime Epiphany. Uh-huh. Whatever you say, Luca. Whatever you say. Oh god, there's too much stuff in my hand. This. How big's Riel? Ooh, pretty chunkled. Don't mind me. Just passing a turn. my beloved! Oh, you did not leave my green open. That's okay. It's holding up Tail's End. I was rather it would hold up the green blue, but it was trying to make it so I wouldn't pay life. Yes, you have lots of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7.
Our foe is perfect.
Hi, Roxanne. Don't you turn on that meteorite. Nice. Mana drain, too. I'm trying to decide if I want to go for the gear hole for the Opus here. I have additional counter spells, so I'm just going to go for the Opus. 4. Sure. Yeah, having the double discounts off these guys is pretty sweet. I can't see all the cards in my hand. I'm just kind of assuming I've got all of the types of stuff that I might want to do. Like a counterspell. I do have it. A big counterspell. Ape. You would dare stop me from countering an ape? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Who are you fighting? I'm gonna give this hexproof. What else you got other than uncounterable apes? I've got squirrels. Gonna toss this out here. Close out this game. Bounce this back into hand or something like that. Here we go. Sublime Epiphany. More modes! No, not that one. These, yes, all those. You go back to hand. We make another review and I draw a card. And then we're gonna grab Magma Opus, because it's the biggest, baddest spell we've ever known. You want to animate your lair? I'm not tapping it, because I don't need to. Whee! An excellent job! Except for you, Riku, you died. This is the third Skithiryx I've seen in like 2 days. Which is so unusual, because before that, the only one I ever saw was mine. Skithiryx is the only creature in Arena, I believe, with Infect. And, well, you only have to hit 2.5 times to kill somebody, or make him a little stronger. That works too. Skithiryx is able to protect himself. He's got Regenerate. And around him, you can build a mono-black control shell, trying to kill your opponent's stuff so you can swing in with Skittles. Also, they got rid of my ramp. Aw. LVD recently published the Skittles. Oh, okay. Thank you for knowing things. Yeah, that would help explain why I'm seeing Skittles decks all of a sudden. I'm gonna try to land my commander. Please don't kill him. I don't have any good protective spells right now. Not until I untap. Oh, Necropotence. Spicy. Necropotence is instead of drawing, you pay life and put cards into your hand. Pretty good. I think I'll just chill on my Thassa's Intervention from Founding Riddle rather than kill this bat. If I had one more mana, using the Mishra's Command for X=1 would be fine. Arcane Signet. Sure. This ramp. I don't even know what this is. Are you a skeleton? You are a skeleton. I don't want you to have that because it increases the power of your commander. Oh, neat. You line up the shot. I only have to cast one side here, but I like grabbing like a plummet even to kill Skittles. Let's go ahead and get some flying blockers too. The Naturalize actually to kill the Necropotence is tempting too. I should probably get rid of that at some point. Eventually. I can counter spells for now. We're fine. Ooh, Fiery Islet. I've got my Thassa's Intervention if they want to play Skittles. Or if they want to try killing Riku. Ooh, Invoking Despair. I can do this for X=1. And I will again go for this Impulse Draw. Nice, more lands. There's a lot of, by the way, modal counter spells I did not put in this deck because it's just not so much my vibe. Swinging in with Riku. They're doing the Necropotence thing. They sure are. I kind of want to hit that. Yeah, I want to do it. Ooh, Cabal Stronghold. That's going to get them some extra mana. Oh, yeah. First things first. Counter this. Yeah. That's what we do. Have to pay some life. Just keep Impulse drawing. More mana. Cool. Makes it easy. Also, yes, we do have a triple blue cost spell in the deck. But, like... it's good. Really good. Alright, they have necroed their last potence. Let me see if I can kill them off of Mishra's command here. I am going to do my best to try. Do I think they have any kill spells or anything here? Maybe. A Gorblin. X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite lethal. A bird. Ooh, and a counter. Still good. Oh, they had a fatal push. Alright, that's fair. Riku swings in for 4. And now we've got a bird to block any incoming Skittles. We also have this Quandrix command to bounce the Skittles. Ooh, Caged Sun. I was not able to counter it. These now each tap for 2, right? Crux of Fate. Rip to my Riku. destroying the Cage Sun, I think, is my priority here. Do I want to burn down the house, or do I just want to do double with Riku? I want to do double with Riku. Alright, so we're going to destroy and draw. Keys on. This and that. Bird acquired. We've got some direct damage. That's nice. This is also very direct damage since we just like make the devils and swing at them. We turn in Riku into a treasure. That's okay. I will kill him and use him to cast more spells. A land. Devils. Ignoring Vraska. Holding up our beautiful, beautiful interaction here. A very uncounterable Skittles. That's okay, you know about the Quandrix command. The Skittles is... Wait, hold up. Did they not use the mana? Okay, Boing, Devil. They proliferate. There's nothing to proliferate. Saying good game. I'm saying it right back. We have 4 damage directly to them with Magma Opus, even if they did manage to take out these creatures without killing them, because the devils would kill them too. GG. Ratadrabic of Urborg. This is the Ratadrabic that cares about legendary creatures. This hand is okay. I do like that we have access to a counterspell, and more importantly, turn 1 Ragavan. I could either do Ragavan off of the Shatter Skull Smashing, or Flooded Strand getting me, like, the Izzet land. I think that that's going to be my choice here. So I'm going to grab Flooded Strand into Steam Vents. Where are you? There you are. I currently don't have coffee. I have herbal tea. A Skrelv. Good at protecting their things. Not so good at blocking. A Mighty Might is not. Do I want to hold up the Confounding Riddle here? I'm not built for Drago. I'm just not. I'm playing Riku. Hey. They didn't play anything here. Okay, this is also a counter spell. A modal one at that. Let's see what Ragavan steals. Would you like to block? You can't. Skrelv can't block. Would you like to go for the throat? Heartless Act. Bitter Triumph. Listen, I can keep naming spells. Ah, that's not a spell. It was an ability. If I had bolted in the land, I actually would have been able to put a counter on this, but it still would not have been enough to save me. Tapped land. Technically have this Confounding Riddle ready to rumble. It's going to be hard for me to kill Ratadrabic because of his ward 2. The countering it is, I think, going to be much, much more likely. I think we probably want to counter this because they can tutor to combo pieces. start with the steal. Got ourselves some lands. I could time warp and run it back. If I didn't have Monkey on the field, I don't think I would do this, but I do have Monkey on the field, so I'm going to do it. It's a good monkey. It's my good monkey. Oh yeah, they're definitely running the combo. Okay, I will grab this Nazgul. This is mine now. I brought it from home. Everybody saw that I brought it from home. Ragavan is the ring bearer. Yeah, so Nazgul goes infinite with Ratadrabik and any way to sacrifice it. Because you can make it the ring bearer, which makes it legendary, so when it dies, you're once again able to bring it out. You're tempted by the ring, you make it legendary, and there's lots of ways that you can win the game off that, like Blood Artist. That is a Yawgmoth. Oh, wrong side. See, look, it held for me. There we go. Yeah, no Yawgmoth, please. Thank you. Yawgmoth would kill my monkey. Can't have that. My monkey needs to live forever. In we go. Yawgmoth. Nah. Yara. I can't cast her. I can play Riku, or I could just Titania's command. Riku's like, I'm your commander. You have to play me. Okay. Okay, Riku. You are my commander. Got our fetch land ready to find ourselves something. Probably just grab the surveil land. Give me a little bit of extra information. Ratadrabik, not that strong of a blocker, but can be additionally protected from targeting spells by Skrelv if I am able to get through that ward. They only have one blocker here. One blocker, no mana. Triome, nah, Surveil. Is it Surveil land? Is it really? Sure is. The Thundering Falls. No. Also, he can't block Ragavan. I'll make it so he can't block Ragavan. Titania's command, bears, and counters. Exile. And +1/+1 counter trample. Oh, hey, Brawl. So we get in with these kids. Good trade with Ragavan. We still get 10 damage in. And I'm not going to play the Brawl here. Part of that is I don't think it would make that much of a difference, and part of it is I think their way out here would be a board wipe. So they didn't get the board wipe, and we win the game. Nice. GG. Grenzo, crooked jailer, stealing our stuff and casting it for free. This is a very Simic hand, but that's okay because all these spells are blue with the exception of Riku. Oh, look, I'm taking Crossroads. You're saying hey? Hey! Grenzo's very scary to run up against because, well, he's good. A little overtuned. Heist in general is a bit overtuned, but so is being able to cast your stolen spells for free. We got a Brawl. Brawl is going to discount these. That gives me the ability to maybe copy a spell or a creature, or just play the Forsaken Crossroads and play Riku, but... Ooh, I could also play this for the Doug Dimma discount. I hope I get a counter spell, though. Ugh, Grenzo, yeah. I unfortunately don't have a way to stop Grenzo next turn. I have a way to make my own Grenzo, but it will take 2 turns to do it. I'm gonna play Riku. There he is. And if they go for Grenzo, they will get to look at 3 different spells from our deck and get to cast one for free. Nope, they'd rather kill Riku. That's okay. Riku was not actually going to do anything for me, but I appreciate the effort. Yeah, Grenzo's been about half of my opponents today. He's a little popular. Pass to attackers. I'm going to make a copy of Sheldred. This will force them to sacrifice Sheldred. Okay. We're rolling a Noble Thief. Okay, that'll take 3 spells from my deck. Eventually. I think Third Path, Iconoclast, and Quandrix Command is kind of the name of the game here. If I bounce Grenzo in response to his ability, he will still get to steal. He still gets to heist, but he doesn't get to cast it for free. Alright, so here comes Grenzo. And let's grab, I think, Steam Vents. Excuse me. Steam Vents. Get myself another red source for that Chandra. He's in play. I'm gonna bounce him. I'm gonna buff something. We can buff our token. Let's buff the Iconoclast. And then we can hope that Sublime Epiphany will be castable next turn when Grenzo comes back out. They have plenty of mana, though. Portal and the Noble Thief made them a little bit of mana. Oh, a Braid! Okay, they're just killing the Iconoclast. That's fine. Oh, another counter spell. I can actually play Haughty Djinn and still hold up the Confounding Riddle. That's gonna be my move here. Because Haughty Djinn makes this cost less. Hey, Haughty, how you doing? They got a You See the Guard Approach, Arcane Signet, and Stomping Ground. Of these, like, this is Protection. This is Ramp. This is just a land. Wait, why would you play your own land? You only get, like, 1 turn for this. We counter the Grenzo. Or try to. Yeah, it worked. Okay, great. How do you stop a Grenzo? You never let him resolve. Hello, nice cards you've got there. We're also doing a lot of damage, which is great. And Sublime Epiphany being able to double Haughty Djinn is even better. Oh, hey, Rahilda. Okay, wait. Do I have lethal? Off. Chandra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure do. All right. Here she comes. I'll go for -5. The whole skablammy.
Find another way. If this is the end, let's go out with a bang.
Yeah, what she said. Go out with a bang. GG, Grenzo. Whoa, this person put an emoji in their name. I didn't even know that would work. Cool. We're playing against Bonnie Paul, Clear Cutter. She's the big lady with a cow. And cares about lands and graveyards because she can bring them back whenever they attack. Just a generally very strong commander. I find that Bonnie Paul is one of those, like, does it all, big stuff, has reach, gets your card draw, ramps for you. It's everything you'd want to do in Simic. Oh, with regards to Sea of Thieves, no, I've played a lot of Sea of Thieves. Too much Sea of Thieves. It's a game I really enjoy, and I would like to play it later today, but I'm having trouble getting the game to work. It used to work just fine. I don't know why it's not working now. I'm going to destroy your Caryatid. That sure was holding priority when I cast a spell. Okay. Have I seen much of the new Kellen? No, not really. He's not too strong. The new Kellen is a good creature stats-wise, but the theme of casting things from outside of your deck, I don't think that works that well for 1v1. And that's okay. It doesn't need to. Just gonna swing in, hold up our counter spell. Next turn, we can play Harmonic Prodigy and continue to hold up these 2 spells. Arcane Signet. I am going to counter a target artifact or enchantment spell and then buff up Riku. Go for the Impulse draw. Yeah, the Impulse and a bird. Tweet, tweet. Oh, Witness Protection. If you play a creature, I will turn it into a something. And they are going to leave. Oh. I didn't even get to show you my Harmonic Prodigy. It doubles Riku's abilities! It's like Roaming Throne for 2 mana! They're not interested. Dang. The first sliver, but will it be the first and only sliver? Or will it be an actual, factual slivers deck? We'll find out by playing against them and seeing what kind of cards they play. I like that we have a wash away here. Lets us hit either the spell they cascade into or the first sliver itself when it's cast. Flames of Anor, and I actually think we're just going to be trying to play Riku on turn 3. Could be nice. Speaking of good draws, that's a Ragavan. So actually, here's our turn 1. It's the monkey. Monkey attack. Monkey steal. Monkey stole land. Cannot use the land. We'll hold up this Flames of Anor and wash away. Uro is fine. It's ramp. But what is ramp to a monkey? Oh, an Arcane Signet. Riku, you're staying uncast for another turn. Finding the old gods. I assume they're going to target Ragavan. Permanents I control gain hexproof until end of turn. Swinging in again. Let's go, monkey. Photographer's Survey. I don't need that. But it is very tempting to cast it. Because I did steal it. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. You think they're gonna ramp and then play an Emergent Ultimatum? Almost certainly. It's like you've seen these decks before. Nice. Zeator's Proving Ground. It is a forest. Dramatic Lantern. We'll let that resolve. I'm gonna hit it with the Flames of Anor. Destroy and draw. Me draw. This go bye-bye. We want to make a bird and win the game. That was turn 1 Ragavan. Turn 1 Ragavan, all-star. It's just how it is. It's Vorin Collects. I have a cheeky early counter spell and lightning bolt and nothing else. This is still, I think, a keepable hand though. I think that having the bolt so I can bolt the bird is pretty dang good. The bird! The bird which must be bolted. Be gone! I didn't shock this in or play this in the other order, because I feel like shocking in it makes it too obvious that I have something. Ooh, more ramp. I have a Return to Favor. I have no green mana, so I can't play Riku here. But I could steal or redirect a spell. They could have 4 mana this turn if they play a land. Yep, there it is. Settle the Wilds. I could just copy that, or I could counter it. I'd rather save my counterspell for Vorinclex, so I'm going to copy this. Because, it gives me a 1 in 3 chance, just about, of getting a forest. I only have so many basics in my deck. And bam! Now I can play Riku! Yay! Wait, hold up. I didn't get a 4-cost permanent because the only 4-cost permanent in my deck is already in my hand. That's... yeah, okay, fine. I will name Wizard. Hello, it's me. Oh, Wizard. Yeah, we don't have that many high-cost spells in this deck. This is the highest-cost spell in the deck. Questing Beast, I cannot stop with the Phantom Interference because they have 2 mana. I'm actually kind of interested in this trade. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. 2 squirrels and 3 life. +1/+1 counter and exile on the top card. I know Questing Beast will just be a problem for me. That I know about my Prismari command. I have to cast it before the end of this turn if I want to make use of it. And I think I will. I think I'll just destroy those boots. Make a treasure. Also to draw and discard, I guess tempting too. There is no boot. We ain't new boot goofing here. Sounds! Thank you for the sub. Counter, unless they pay 2. They only have 1 mana up. If they play another land here, it's gonna feel so bad. Because it's one of those things where, like, you can kind of like, oh yeah, I'm going to get another land off Vorinclex. So they did have a land, but it came in tapped. They did what they could. More green, more red. I'll go for a second green. I have this Torrential Gearhulk. And I also have Hullbreaker Horror. Oh my gosh, and Lone Wolf, thank you for the sub. Yeah, we're in a very, very good spot here. Gearhulk does not work well with Spree, but it does work with this other stuff. Because it can pay the 2, even if I was able to get through that. That's fine. Prime time. Prime time will get them 2 lands of their choosing. Yeah, going, like, Torrential Gearhulk into one of these spells with Hullbreaker out, I think is going to be the best. I think the game sort of feels unlocked. Hullbreaker Horror is a house. This is the card you should put into so many different decks. Also like cards like, the Shark that makes either the Incubate or a Sharknado to make just sharks. They're both really good. Nice Wagon. Oh my god, it's a triple sub event. Thank you, Sounds, Lone Wise Wolf, and Nice Wagon. Thank you, all 3 of you, for the subs. Primeval Titan, it takes lands from your opponent's deck. That'd be so cute. A miserable little lobster. Ooh, Hexproof from Blue and Black. Oh, and it's Arena with the 100 bits to kick off a hype train, and Nice Wagon gifting 5 subs. Yo, thank you! This one.
It's _ Serena cheered. X100. Choo choo.
Choo choo! Yeah, they have Hexproof from Blue and Black, so this is just me, Ooh, actually, I could bounce that Gearhulk back into my hand. That would be cheeky. Ooh. I'll do that next turn. I'll try to remember to do it next turn. Nice wagon, thank you for gifting subs to Komodo Drake, Lady Atarka, Cyrus, Alaire Fonseca, and Fallout Itchy! I guess we can also just double block. That's probably a more effective use of my time. Boop, boop, boop. I put in a triple, just because the, I don't know, squirrels crave violence. I think I'll play the Virtue or the Vorinclex. They're going for the Virtue here. They did not leave their basic lands untapped, though, for it, so they didn't maximize the mana this turn. They could have had, I guess, 6 mana. Yeah. Which would have been not quite enough for Vorinclex. Pop that back into hand. Maintain our instant speed abilities here so we can stop things on the stack. It's no 15 squirrels, but hey, you know, 2 is a good start. We ain't killing the big Emrakul with these 2, but I got some other stuff. Alright, so Vorinclex, we are going to do these 2 things. I would like to draw, we're gonna do that. I'm not even gonna bother with the fetch because I'm lazy. We're going to return a spell we don't control to their hand. They should be able to cast it again. But because they only have 5 life, and we're going to be attacking it with a very wide board, that's going to be game. GG, Vorinclex. Nicol Bolas, God Pharaoh. Nicol Bolas could be a crime deck, could be a Grixis control deck, or could be a little bit of both. I've got this Delighted Halfling as some turn 1 ramp. I've got a way to counter a Planeswalker's ability, and to make squirrels. I've got Riel for, I don't know, being big and rewarding me for discarding things. That's a good discard. It's him, it's Jeff. My god, Jeffrey. I want to just play my commander? Yeah, I do want to play my commander. Bam. Riku. This is, I think, the only way for me to play my commander on turn 2 is a turn 1 Delighted Halfling in this deck. I don't really have that much turn 1 ramp, because it doesn't really fit in with the Izzet Spellslinger stuff. I like that they have the Vorthos avatar, though, to match their Nicol Bolas, and also the dinged up sleeves. We match. I also have the dinged up sleeves. Agent of Rafine will be able to steal a card from me each turn. I am just probably going to blast this, so... Anyway, I start blasting. Boop! And I'll go for the Impulse Draw, or the Bird. I'm gonna go for the Bird, since I have a follow-up spell I can do in hand. Oh. They did not steal from us. Cool. Asterion, the Decadent. Not a very good commander, but rewards you for gaining life and making your opponent lose life. There are some combos that work with Asterion. What makes him kind of rough is that he costs 6 mana. So you have to make sure that they all line up in time for Asterion to drain your opponents out. I will say, though, contender between Asterion and Asterion's Thirst for cards that I know people who have bought purely because Asterion is on them. Baldur's Gate 3. A well-loved game. Very well-loved game. So we could have Tails Ended that, but I think if I did that, they would have left. Yeah, stifling a fetch trigger is not how you make friends. It is how you make enemies. I want to play my commander. Is he gonna die? It's an Orzhov deck. They have removal. Well, I told him to get out of here. Okay, he's out of here. Am I insinuating that Baldur's Gate 3 players are thirsty? Am I wrong? I don't think I am. I'll just chill. Ooh, a key. I can wait until they get the spell off it, or I could just counter this. Yeah, I'm gonna let it happen. Because they could get something that's in colors they can't cast. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 was delayed. The cards were supposed to come out at around the same time. So we are going to grab a Naturalize. We're going to naturalize that key to the archive. Oh, Goblini! Draw me a blue source. I need lands. No! It's okay, I have ways to bounce him. Hi, Astarion. You did gain 1 life, so they'll gain 1 more. Yay, mana! So we kind of want them to commit resources into trying to make Astarion do the thing. They're attacking with him. I won't block. I will throw him back into hand. Boing. They swords did. Well, if they play a land, then they can replay Astarion this turn, and I won't be able to counter it. Because they killed my goblin! Oh, nope, they're going for Phyrexian Arena. Yay, lands! Wait. Ugh, am I just sitting on counter spells? That's so boring. I mean, I'm such a well-formed player. Look at how good I am and how responsible I am. What with my not just casting spells for the hell of it. I love casting spells for the hell of it, though. It's so much fun. It's like all I want to do. All I want to do is cast spells meaninglessly. I like to take game actions. I like to cast spells. Yeah, I do it for the spell of it. Squirrels, life. I want 29 life as well. We have a Sublime Epiphany. I probably should just be holding that. If I had 1 more mana, I would have played Riku, and I think just held the Tail's End. Or if my Goblin was still out for the discounts. Oh, Bitter Blossom! I like Bitter Blossom. You can have that. You can't have that. I will bounce your Talisman. I'm gonna make a copy of this, and I'm gonna draw a card. If only we had Riku out for that. If only. Boop. Suggestions for building Riku. Have fun with it and don't expect too much of him. Expect the Riku to die. Oh, hey, Doorkeeper Thrill. No ETBs, eh? I don't have those anyway. I mean, there's probably some in the deck. No Goose Mother? Yeah, he's no Goose Mother. He's real fun when he doesn't die immediately. The problem is he dies really easily. +1/+1 counter will save me from the -3/-3. There he goes, almost dying, but he didn't die. I mean, he almost died, but he didn't die. I guess we're just holding 3 counter spells now. Cool, Riku, cool. Ooh, okay, searching my library. I've already used most of my fetches. By the way, we have so many fetches in this deck. Sanguine Brushstroke. I am going to counter this. I would need to do 3. 1, 2, 3. And the reason for this is because this card generates a... Over card advantage. This card generates a Blood Artist, and with these tokens and their life loss, I think that would be really dangerous for me. Ooh, an Izzet Charm. Search libraries. It's not searching libraries the way that they call it searching libraries, though. I'm gonna chant this charm. Do, 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 do. I can Magma Opus, but then I would be too tapped out. I'm going to attack with Riku. If they would like to triple block, I will Confounding Riddle and put another counter on him. Just keep losing life. I almost have enough mana for the Virtue, too. Oh, no, they do have enough mana for it. So, like, this is searching a library. I will use Confounding Riddle. Counter to spell unless they pay 4. And I will just keep going for this sweet value. Ooh, a rock. At one point, when I was building this deck, somebody was asking about, like, my deck building for it. I actually had Mizzix Mastery in it and was trying to go for even more Spellslinger stuff. Ended up taking it out. I just couldn't quite get it to go. A cool rock. Damage, and then big haste. I'm going to blast the Archivist, and I'm going to make Riku extra strong. Counter Exile. He does get that trample. Oh, cool. WIZARD Wizard. Love it. Damage. We were going for some, like, combat damage as a secondary thing, pumping up Riku. Yeah, I also, I put in all the things that I wanted to that make tokens off casting spells. Ooh, Saint Elenda! No. No Saint Elenda. Yeah, Balmor the Battlebird was a consideration for me, too. Yeah, but we got our young Pyromancers. But we also have, 4 damage to their face. Tap. Tap. Let's see if this works. Perfect. Just enough damage, close things out, without even needing to attack. GG, Asterion, I wish you were a better card. Kentorius canned. Canned you cast cards from exile? Yes, he canned. Kentorius is the cute little elephant dude who cares about casting spells from exile, oftentimes playing with Cascade and Discover, because that's a great way to cast things from exile, as is any kind of impulse draw, kind of like Riku. I have an okay start here. I'm gonna throw down my fetch land, though, because I'm not entirely sure what I'll need to do. I'm happy that we have some counter spells here, one of which is modal, one of which is just good. Because it can either protect us or take that out. I'll play the Young Pyromancer. I would love to get some early tokens, but there are some versions of this Kentorius deck that are running like a dozen board wipes, which I do not want. I do not want them to be running all of the 4-mana board wipes, because then my poor Riku is not going to survive. Also, they'll be able to deal 3 damage to Riku just by casting another instant or sorcery, so that's tough. Do I want to risk it? I don't think so. I'm going to play Arcane Signet. That allows me to hold up Tail's End, though I don't think they'd play Kentorius here. If they play any other legendary, I'll be ready to hit it with a counterspell. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I could technically Tail's End this ability. I'm not going to. I could have also cast Pick Your Poison to destroy the enchantment, but I didn't want to do that until I've gotten Riku out. If they try to deal 3 damage to him, we will put the +1/+1 counter on him, and then he will survive. I'd rather do the card advantage, though, just in general. Because Riku is a wizard, I also get to choose 2 modes of Flames of Anor if I can get him to, Oh, this one's a sorcery. I'm sorry. I meant to do that on their turn, then. I was thinking of the, line up the shot one. That's fine. I'll get rid of this next turn. Yeah, this is the new one. I was mixing it up with the, D&D one. Not D&D. Alchemy one. Oh, Wild Shape. That's good protection. Okay, I am going to make you sacrifice an enchantment. And I'll go for some nice modal magic. Oh, right, they had 2. That's fine. Good morning. Yeah, we're recording this on Sunday morning. A fine time to play some Magic. I do have a wizard. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. See what they cast. Sword of Forge and Frontier. Wait, this can destroy artifact. Yes, this can destroy artifact. You want to wait until they attack? Because they will seem very well protected. Alright, so we're going to destroy this. Deal 5 damage to that. I want a bird. Now I want a bird. And I also want to Impulse Draw some more. Oh, I love C double. There's so many fun modal spells. My turn. Okay. There's nothing right now for me to copy, which is too bad. I'm going to name Wizard. I could technically, like, C double the Confounding Riddle. But I think it's better for me to hold up a counter spell. But Amy, think of the value. Think of the value. No, I'm going to be a responsible teamer gamer. and hold up my reactive spells. Oh, okay. Oop. I know I'm thinking about the value, and it makes me very upset because you guys know all I want to do is take game actions. I'm not built for, like, spell slinger decks. I'm doing this anyway. I'm not built for draw go. No, I'm not. I do really love Return to Favor. I know, I'm like putting counter spells into graveyard, but like, yeah, I know what I want. You're the one that I want. Let the blue run through me. The blue gamer. A 1 ring. I could technically give myself protection. I don't need to. I'm just not blue spell gamer. Gonna shock that in. Titania's command. I will make some bears and make some buffin'. Want this to resolve first, so our bird will also get some buffin'. Ooh, Riel for next turn. That's wonderful. She's very large right now. Unfortunately, I do not have enough mana for Return to Favor, so if they get the board wipe, well, too bad. Sometimes you gotta commit to the bit. And by the bit, I mean lots of creatures. Riel's gonna have 7 power if I get her out here. Ooh, they didn't find what they wanted, so they're drawing even more. Is it Cantorius time? Alright, yeah, there's the board wipe. I can only protect one thing, but it wouldn't survive the board wipe anyway. Woe is me. Oh well, you're back. Ooh, a Goblini. Riku, you can come out later. I could also have drawn through. Alright, Cantorius, what do you got? Are you ready for my is it things? I'm waiting. I feel like it's just going to be another board wipe. Are we recording Riku? We sure are. Trying to make more birds. Does the One Ring's draw ability target? No, but you can just copy random stuff. Okay, I guess Loran to blast my Signet. I could change this to target the One Ring, but the One Ring wouldn't be destroyed. It would save my Arcane Signet, though. My turn? What are you doing on my turn? Oh my god, it's Lightning Helix. Two birds, one stone, right? Take that Loran off this battlefield. why not copy it? Because I forgot to click both sides. Or we could say it's because I want to play Riku. Tell me to get lost. I'll have you know. Oh, that's the wrong one. I meant to click 1-3 turtle with hexproof. You can just click everything badly here. Oh, well, they conceded anyway. That was nice of them. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. I hope you enjoyed some spell slinging fun with Riku of many paths. Riku definitely has the weak point of being very easy to destroy, but has the high point of the rest of the spells in a deck. These modal spells are flexible and powerful. I really enjoy getting to play this deck, even though I'm definitely not the best pilot for Riku. I'm just not somebody who's that good at is-it spell type stuff. I've never really gotten to the groove of it, but it is still a really fun deck, and I had a lot of fun building it and refining it to get it to this point. If you're looking for my deck list, it is in the description of the video, and if you'd like to come hang out with me and say hi, come to twitch.tv/Amazonia. It's where I stream almost every day. It's where I record these videos, and I play so much more Brawl than you see on YouTube. I spent like 2.5 hours this morning just playing Nicol Bolas Crime because it's my favorite deck. So yeah, you missed out on all of that because I can only upload Nicol Bolas so many times on YouTube until people are like, hey Amy, you might have a problem. Yes, and I confine that problem to Twitch, where all of you lovely people get to deal with it. Thank you so much for watching and have a brawlful day.